The Italian Republic Day was June 2nd, with the main celebration taking place in Rome. Known officially as the Festa della Repubblica, it is one of the national symbols of Italy. This year marks the 80th anniversary of the Italian Republic when it voted in a historic referendum to establish the Republic after World War II, a defining moment in the country's modern history. A while ago, I spoke with Consul General Ugo Boni, who incidentally will be ending his stay in Nigeria this year, about his time here and Nigeria-Italy relations. Consul General Ugo Boni, thank you for speaking with me. I think we've been trying to have this interview for about 3 years now, so I'm happy that it's finally happening. Thank you for speaking with me, and let's talk about your foray into diplomatic service, which happened after the compulsory national military service. Was it a personal choice for you, and what were you expecting to happen?
Yes, in fact, it was a personal choice, and even though when I was a young kid, I have never thought I would become a diplomat. But I had, when I was studying in the university, I had more or less in mind the kind of job that would suit me best. It was a kind of job where possibly you have to deal with several different issues, because I don't like to do the same thing over and over again. And also a kind of job that would bring me to live in different countries. So when, by chance, I attend a presentation of the diplomatic career in my university, I said, oh, that's the kind of job for me. So I did an internship in an embassy abroad, and I decided that, yes, I wanted to try. So in Italy, there is only one way to get into diplomatic career. It's to pass a competitive exam that takes place every year. So I studied for the exam, and eventually I passed it. And in 2003, I started my journey as a diplomat.
And since you've been here in Nigeria, you have built relationships. I've also seen that, the Italian consulate and the embassy have done a lot. They're building relationships with individuals, with companies. Just the other day, you met with representatives of the International Women's Society. Just wondering if, that's a common feature here in the consulate, where you're receiving guests on a regular basis.
We are trying to do that now, because for several years when I arrived, we had the renovations going on in our premises, so we didn't have the space to do this kind of events. But now that we have it, I try to have at least once a month an event of this kind, to meet some part of the Nigerian society, be it business, be it culture. For instance, next month we have our National Day, that of course that encompasses everything, but we will also have in a few weeks a concert of an Italian pianist here in the consulate. We will have an evening dedicated to Italian perfume. Okay, I will send you an invitation, of course. And so that's because sometimes perfume are more associated with France, but in fact, also in Italy, we have many maîtres parfumiers, so it's a very long tradition. So I think that 2 months ago we had an event about Italian design with actually 2 architects that came from Italy and had a presentation here in the consulate with the Association of Nigerian Design, because we always try to build bridges between Italy and Nigeria. And also I will not be here anymore because my mission ends this summer, but every year in November we have the week of the Italian cuisine. So we try to present all the different angles of the Italian culture, and also to integrate them into the Nigerian context.
In areas of diplomacy, I see that Italy, in 2023, you issued about 10,000 visas, if not more. What types of visas were they, at that time?
Well, for the, I think 80% is about for tourist and business, so short-term visa. And the rest is family reunion, because of course we have also a very big Nigerian community in Italy, 120,000. That's our estimate of Nigerian living in Italy. And yes, family reunion, student also. We have a huge demand of students, because Italian university are very well. The quality is very high, and at the same time they are extremely cheap compared to the UK, and let alone the US. So that's and now every Italian university offers courses in English, so there is not language barrier for Nigerian students.
But how is Italy handling the issue of immigration? It's a big problem for many countries. I'm sure countries are shutting their borders against other countries. What is it like for Italy? What are the policies regarding immigration?
That's a very difficult question, because I think that as a personal belief, I would be in favor of free movements, so that people could move as freely as possible. But of course, sometimes when there are no checks or no immigration, that creates a problem. Also because, for instance, the people that are now coming to Europe, many of them, first of all, there is no, they are not ready to be integrated. So they remain in the margin of societies. So I think that for sure immigration is a good thing. For sure we will need more immigrants in the future. But at the same time, I think that there must be strong regulation to decide who is needed and can contribute to the new society that they choose to live in, and who's just there's also a criminal aspect, because some of them also, if they have no chance, then they turn into criminals. So yes, there must be some thorough check on immigration, but of course the message is that we need more immigrants for sure in Europe. And also in Italy now we have a government that decided to increase the quotas of immigrants. Even though it's a government that increased also the check on illegal immigrants. But I don't think that the two things contradict each other. So we want more good people and less bad people.
I think every country wants that.
Yes.
More good people, less bad people.
Yes.
How is Italy, handling the current global crisis resulting from the conflict in the Middle East, which is affecting every other country in the world?
Well, I think that, of course, I'm concerned, and also the Italian government is very concerned about the situation in the Middle East. It's not something that can be solved overnight. I think so. It will take some time. About the influence, the relations between Italy and Nigeria, I think that, of course, it can be also have a good effect, because in troubled times we need more friends. So let's put it like this. And Nigeria is also an oil-producing country, so of course it really can be an ideal partner also for Italy. I mean, Italian companies have been in Nigeria already for more than 60 years, for instance, in the energy sectors, and they are here to stay and maybe increase even their cooperation with Nigeria in the future.
What is Italy's relationship with Iran?
I think I cannot comment in 2 words what is our relations with Iran.
So in a few months, you wrap up your stay in Nigeria and you'll be heading back to Italy, before your next diplomatic assignment. Do you think you'll ever come back to Nigeria?
Yes, I think, of course, for sure I will go back, maybe. But what I'm 100% sure is that I will miss Lagos a lot. So that's for sure. To go back for work, why not? It's always possible. But for sure, I will go back as a tourist, and I will miss Nigeria a lot.
Consul General Ugo Boni, thank you again for speaking with me.
Thanks for having me, and it was a pleasure to chat with you and to present the job I did throughout this year in Lagos.